Hi y'all, I'm Melody and welcome to my channel where I discuss fragrance. Today I want to share with you what I received for my Christmas and birthday. If you're interested, please keep watching. So I'm still visiting my family in Oregon, and so this is where we're staying. I forgive the background. I don't have much control in where I film right now, but I have a pile of goodies that I received for my birthday and Christmas that I wanted to share with you. My birthday is Christmas Eve and I just turned 30, so some of these gifts are from family members and some that I just picked up for myself. So I have about 7 full-size perfumes and about 4 travel sprays. Some of them came in gift sets, but I just want to show you what I got. Some of these are like brand new and I've only tested them a little bit, so I don't have strong opinions on them. I hope to do individual videos for some of these fragrances later, but let's start with gifts that I received from other people. My parents bought me Elie Saab Girl of Now for my birthday. It is a fragrance that I had a sample for before, and I absolutely loved it. I think it is a stunning almond fragrance. It's very rich and decadent. I think it's definitely more of a fall and winter fragrance, so I really think it's like the best time of year for this fragrance. I love the bottle. I think the little flower detail is really cute, but I love this ribbed texture at the bottom. I think it's just a stunning fragrance. My family's really not into fragrance at all, but this was one that most people agreed was like their favorite. They thought it was just beautiful. Next, my parents got me a gift set of the Dolce Gabbana, the Only One. It came with a full-size bottle as well as a little travel spray. I've tried this in stores before and I knew I really liked it, but I've only worn it one time since. I think it's a really beautiful fragrance. I would say that in the opening it seems a little bit tartar than I remember. I'm curious if I'll have the same issues with this one that I had with Burberry Her, but when I wore it, it did warm up really well and smelled really nice. Previous times that I've tried this, I feel like I've picked up the coffee a little bit more, so I want to keep playing with this and see how I feel about it. But I knew I really wanted this and it was on my wish list, and I really love the bottle. I love its simplicity and how heavy and chunky the glass is. I think it's just a really stunning bottle, so I am excited to play with this and come back with more of my thoughts later. So next, my sister bought me Burberry Brit Sheer. I hadn't tried this one very much, but it was really something that I was interested in. It is such a fresh, clean scent. I think this could be worn in many occasions, but I think I'll probably be wearing this to the gym. I haven't played with this too much yet because I just don't think it's the right time of year for it, but I do think it's a really pretty fragrance. Next, I have Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere by Philosophy. My grandmother took me shopping for this. She really doesn't like fragrance. In fact, she has a really hard time with florals of any kind. She has really bad allergies. So I picked up one that I thought she wouldn't mind smelling herself, and so she picked this up for me, and she really liked it. It's just a very simple vanilla. I've heard some people say that they have issues with a lot of Philosophy fragrances and their longevity, but I've worn this a few times and each time I get over 4 hours of it, and I just think it's a really stunning fragrance. I got it on Christmas Eve. My dad's side of the family celebrates on Christmas Eve evening, so I was able to wear this Christmas morning, and it was just so cozy, and I really love it for those like cozy mornings and stuff. I think wearing this when you just want to be cozy and drink your coffee and read a good book, I think this is probably the fragrance that I would pick in those situations. And so it's something that I definitely wanted in my collection, but I just never picked up myself. So I'm really happy that my grandmother got this for me. So now I'm on to all the fragrances that I purchased myself. I went a little overboard, but it's my 30th birthday, so I had found some things on sale recently and decided to pick them up. Some of these are blind buys, and others I just got on a really good deal. First is the Perfect Scents Wood Sage and Sea Salt dupe. It's a roller pen. I have a video about this fragrance on my Perfect Scents video. I'll link that down below or up in the card if you are interested in hearing a little bit more. I am not the biggest fan of Jo Malone fragrances, but I know Wood Sage and Sea Salt is one of people's most favorites, so I bought this just to try it out. Anyways, it is quite nice, but I haven't played around with this too much. I just bought it to stick in my stocking, so as a present just for myself. So I've picked up several fragrances on FragranceNet. They had a really good sale, so I picked up some blind buys that I was really interested in trying. So I purchased La Petite Robe Noir by Guerlain. It came in a gift set with the 1.7 ounce a travel spray, and a lotion. However, what I find interesting is it has the original La Petite Robe Noir bottle, but the travel spray is Ma Premier Robe. Now, I've only had these for a little while, so I haven't tested them side by side, but I do notice a difference. And when I went on Fragrantica, this is, in fact, an entirely different fragrance. I haven't tested them side by side, so I don't know how different they are. So it is a blind buy, so I'm still playing with it and seeing how I feel about this fragrance, but so far I've enjoyed it. I'm writing down notes so I can do a full video on this one later. I also picked up the 1.7 ounce of Black Perfecto. This one is very pretty as well. I think both of these fragrances have their place and time. They're very similar, but different. Like, this is more of like a daytime, and this is definitely more nighttime. I have been taking notes on both of them to see how I feel, and I want to come back with a full video. But both of these fragrances change quite a bit on my skin. There are different times where I find that I like one over the other while I'm wearing it. For instance, I like this opening a little bit more than this opening, and both of them in the dry down are very similar, but in that middle time I think I actually prefer this one to this one, so it's quite interesting. I still have to play with them. My fragrance collection is growing rather fast, and so I just need to put some time into testing these. I just haven't lately. The last one I got from FragranceNet is Paco Rabanne's Pure XS. Honestly, I really loved the bottle. I know there are a lot of people who don't, but I actually think it's kind of neat with the snake on it. I got the 1.7 fluid ounce because I didn't want to get too large of a bottle if I didn't like it. But I was also intrigued by the popcorn note. I must say, I love this fragrance. There are people who like it, and I haven't heard anybody like rave about this fragrance. There are people who have it in their collection who really enjoy it, and they say that the popcorn note is pretty neat, but I haven't heard anybody just rave about this fragrance. But honestly, when I smelled it, I really love it. I've actually put a decent sized dent in it already. I purchased this and I was going to wrap it for myself, but then I thought it was kind of self-indulgent to be wrapping gifts that I bought myself so that other people could sit around and watch me unwrap something that I already knew what I was getting. So I decided just to open the boxes and spray these. So I think that's a really sizable dent that I've made in this last month. When this is empty, I am 100% getting the larger bottle. I really have enjoyed this fragrance. I don't know what it is. There's something fresh and airy. That airiness may be from the popcorn. It kind of, I can sense that popcorn. It's not like a buttery popcorn note, but it's sweet. I wore this a few separate times. I think I wore it 2 or 3 times while we were at the beach. On the days we went to like more of the shopping boardwalk kind of stuff. It kind of reminds me a little bit of being in like an old-fashioned popcorn candy store. And then I've worn this more lightly at the movie theater. I didn't want to bother anybody near us, but there's like really not that many people going to the movies, so I sprayed on, but a little more gingerly. I actually really love this fragrance. The other two, I'm still seeing how I feel about them. I do like both of them, but this one was kind of a love at first sniff, and I'm definitely going to repurchase this one. So the last one I purchased for myself was Ralph Lauren's Beyond Romance. I got the large 3.4 ounce bottle. Originally I was thinking of getting a smaller bottle, but the fragrance for the month of December, so the Ulta Fragrance Crush, or whatever Ulta calls it, for the month of December was the Beyond Romance. And so if you purchase a full-size bottle, you get 5 times points, and often you get a gift. Ulta was offering a blanket or a robe with a full-size fragrance purchase, and for Beyond Romance they were also offering a black tote bag. And then the 5 times points, and since it's also my birthday, I got 2 times points, so I think they do it where it's like 6 times points. So I decided to purchase the large bottle, and I'm so glad I did. I honestly forgot how much I really love this scent. It's got this really powdery, sweet raspberry fragrance. Now it is pretty sweet, but it is just so fun and light and fresh. It's definitely not the time of year that I would typically wear this, but I have worn it out once or twice now. I think the bottle with this frosted glass is really pretty. I just am really loving this fragrance. I'm so happy that I got the full-size bottle, and now I have enough points to purchase another fragrance. I think that one will be Perfect Intense. That's been at the top of my list. So those are the perfumes that I got for my birthday and Christmas. I had a wonderful Christmas, and I hope you had such a wonderful Christmas if you were with your families or if you celebrated alone. I know it's been kind of tricky these last 2 years figuring out what you were gonna do. It's been so nice to visit with my family, and my girls are having a wonderful time. But I hope you all have a blessed new year. I'm so looking forward to sharing all of the new content that I'm going to make next year. I hope you subscribe and come back and see it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a like. And if you've gotten anything this holiday season, I'd love to hear it down below. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.